Hello everyone, Captain Thesaurus here, and in this video I'm going to show you 10 ways to make money in No Man's Sky. 8 of them are going to be focused on units, and 2 of them are going to be focused on nanites. See you in a bit! Okay. So the first and the most obvious one is to trade, and to trade we will need the economy scanner. To get the economy scanner you have to go into the anomaly. Okay, so once you're in the anomaly, go to this guy. He has the starship research, and you can buy the economy scanner from him. Right over here, economy scanner. Once you have that installed in your ship, I'll show you how to use it. Okay, so to use the economy scanner, you have to be in space. Then just press the quick menu and quick utilities and search for nearby trade events. And this will then click for search for trade surges, and then you can see in the galaxy map and then it will give you this trade surge and it will display a system. So you have to locate a high-tech economy to purchase in-demand goods, and any system that has a high-tech economy. Then you just go to your space station and click on the space stations and look for a system that has a high tech see, this one has high tech, so this one has high tech, and then you just warp to this system, and once you're in the system, then you buy as many of these discounted local trading goods as possible. Okay, so then after you have the goods, then you have to sell them to the specific system that it gives you. For me it's this one, and you just warp there. Then you just sell them, so just such as this, and then you get a whole million for this, 2 million for this, and 220,000 for this. And yeah, that's how to trade. Okay, so the next thing is the black market. I think the black market is more profitable than trading, but it's also a bit more risky. So I'll show you how to trade in the black market. First, you'll need to have an outlaw system at the space stations, and then look at the system. Look for a system that has the red skull icon here. If you don't have any, that means you haven't discovered one, but you'll probably come across one at some point. And as you can see, since I'm on a space station, the clearance is not granted. So first, you'll have to go to a base, and once you're in the base, go back to the teleporter and choose the system that has the skull icon. Here it will be down here on the bottom. Once you're in your base, it will not be a big icon there, it's gonna be in the bottom. So then you just warp to the outlaw system, and then head over to this guy, the black market shipping and receiving guy, and then you will buy black market goods. as many as you can. Yeah. Then head back to your base, because again clearance will not be granted for the space station directly. As you can see, they all have the icon. That means that clearance is not granted. Just go back to your base. And once you're in your base, head back to the teleporter and go to the space station. And then just sell all of your black market goods. Like so. And you earn quite a lot for that. Okay, so that's black market trading. Okay, so the next one is the age-old activated indium farm. And you will need some buildables. I'll put the amount of salvage data required on screen. And summon the anomaly. And then go over to this station, construction research station, and head over to industrial modules. You will need the mineral extractor, supply depot, and the supply pipe. And in order to find activated indium, you'll also need to go to this guy with the multi-tool research and buy the survey device. And then you'll also need all the compatible drives on your starship. So go over to the starship research guy, and you'll need all of these unlocked: cadmium drive, emerald drive, and indium drive. There's so much stuff to cover here. I'll just make another video sometime in the future, probably. I'll now go to my indium farm. Activated indium farm. Activated indium farm. And activated indium is only found on extreme planets. So make sure that your exosuit can handle extreme environments. You probably want to have some like technology installed, as you can see, quite extreme. Have the S-class thermal protection. And see, these are the mineral tractors, and they have to be connected to the supply pipe and just the supply depot. Then you'll get activated indium once in a while. That's pretty much it. And you also need a lot of solar panels or other means of getting a lot of electricity. So yeah, that's activated indium. Then the next thing that you can do is to refine chlorine. It can easily get up to 1 million. So if you want millions in the early game fast, you should do that. First thing that you have to do is get some salt. I have quite a bit on me, and then you also need chlorine. You can find chlorine in the trade terminals. Buy chlorine. Okay, so I have it here. Just buy as much as possible. Go back to your base where you have the refiner. And go to your refiner. Okay, so use a salt to create chlorine. And now once the chlorine is done, put chlorine in one of them, one of the slots, and put oxygen in the other. Oxygen. Okay. Now I have that much chlorine. And we sell the chlorine. And then we sell the chlorine. Not quite 1 million, but 2/10 there. So let's see how this could add up. Okay, so for the next one, you have to go to the space station. And this is the missions one. You go to this guy over here, and he'll give you a few missions, and you'll get rewards. Usually they give you body or nanites. I mean units or nanites. This one just gives you 150 nanites. So just click on it, it'll give you instructions, and you'll receive the rewards. I guess I'll do this one just for the sake of it. Okay, so now I've selected this mission and I've decided to complete it. Show up as a quest and give me full instructions, as you can see. Now I just have to locate the mountain target. It. Mission complete, and then you just hang mission in, and you get it. Yeah, it's that simple. And sometimes you can also find some units or nanites, but yeah. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to upgrade your scanner to earn more units per scan. So first, head over to this, and then once you're up here, you go to the multi-tool research guy, and we're looking for an S-class because that will give you a lot of units per scan. I'm talking like multiple thousands, almost like over 10,000 in some cases. And I haven't found it here, so I'll now go look for a system that has it. Okay, I found it. It's the scanner module S-class. This is what you should be looking for. It shouldn't be too expensive, especially with the nanite techniques I'm going to show you. Just purchase that, then install it. Okay, and as you can see, it boosts the rewards when you scan by a lot. Let me show you how this works. Okay? So go to your ship. Find a planet where you haven't scanned a lot. See, this planet looks really cool. Scan it real quick. Yeah, terraforming catastrophe. It's fine. Apparently someone tried to terraform this and it went rather badly. As you can see, these are all unidentified minerals. And if you take your scanner, scan it, look how much I get rewarded. And if you just scan this, the more you scan, the more you get, obviously. Just find stuff to scan. I've already received quite a bit of units. And these can stack. So you have like 5 of these upgrades, you're gonna be earning a lot. And if you have enough of these, you can even earn like 1 million per scan. Yeah, so that's scan upgrading. Okay, so for the next one, it's farming. Farming plants. In your base or outside. I'll show you everything you need. It's right here in the anomaly. So once you're here, you have to head over to this construction research station. And I recommend the biodome, but you don't. It's not necessary. You can also do this in a normal room. But what you do need is a hydroponic tray and some plants, of course. And if you want to grow more plants more efficiently or anything like that, you can also get a large hydroponic tray. It's just like the normal one, but bigger. It has 4 slots. So if you want to make it like a real big farm. Okay, so then you're gonna head back to your base. Okay, so now that you have all the blueprints, open the build menu and build the biodome. You don't need the biodome, it's optional, as I said earlier. And what the why does this spawn me on top? Well, no, this is a bit odd. So in the biodome you can actually place the plants right over here. And I believe you can also place these trays in the biodome, which will just increase your production if you wish. Okay, I've arrived and now I can place star bramble. And that's how it works, you just kind of place it down and it will grow and then you'll sell them. Okay, so the plant that you should probably be farming is the albumin pearl plant, because it's the most profitable. This was just an example of what you have to do, and then once these grow, you just sell them to a trading terminal. I have one right here, so I don't have to walk that far. And yeah, that's it for farming. Okay, so the next way to get a lot of units is by claiming crashed starships. To do that, go to the cartographer guy in the space station and then exchange specific charts and go to the emergency cartographic data. And if you buy one, I think that should be enough. And then go to the planetary chart and plot the route. This gave me an abandoned building. And keep on doing this until you see a distress signal. You can buy them in bulk, but then you might, overdo it. Just plot the route. Okay, so now I got a distress signal. And I'm gonna check it out. Okay, since that last one was actually a distress signal from a life form, we should hope to get a distress signal from a ship that does not have a life form. It's a distress signal. Now, hopefully this one does not have a life form. The ones that have life forms can still be rewarding. But the ones that don't have ones are much more rewarding. Okay, so just try again. And gave me another distress signal. Has the distress beacon. So yeah, this is the type of crash ship you're looking for. Okay, so to claim the ship, just simply enter it, and it will give you a prompt. Just compare it and claim it. And then usually you have to repair it, but you don't actually have to repair it. It is in a pretty bad state. What you can do is go to your base. Okay, so somehow made it work by going to a space station and then teleported back to my base, and now I can summon it somehow. Well, the main thing is that it's your primary starship now. That means that you can go to the space station. You don't even have to repair it or anything, you just have to find it and find the chart. Okay, so as you can see, it's over there now. Then you just go to this terminal over here, Starship Outfitting, and you just begin the salvage analysis. And that will give you over 1 million units. Depends on the ship class, sometimes it'll give you more, sometimes it'll give you less. You can also extract the customization module if you want to build your own ship. Nah, just claim it. Oh, and yeah, do make sure to have at least 5 slots in your inventory full. Okay, but you can still swap your starship even if it's damaged on your space station after you manage to bring it up here. Claim scrap work and scrap work again. Now it will be immediately processed for scrap. You don't get the money, but you get the materials which you can then sell. Subatomic regulators worth almost 1 million, and then nano spools. Yeah, that's it. And you also get storage augmentation and some modules. I recommend you to sell them if they're C-class. And now for the nanites, one of the easiest and fastest way to get them is from the black market. You can get thousands of them really quickly. And let me show you how. First, go to a base to enter the outlaw system. Since you can't enter the outlaw system directly from the space station. Okay, so just go back to your teleporter, space stations, and look for the one with the skull, and just walk there. Okay, so go back to this guy, same guy that gave you the legal market goods, and you're gonna go and buy these suspicious packets, as many as you can. As you can see, that's still another suspicious packet. There are usually three, like goods, arms, and another one, and you sell them to this guy. Wait, first you have to open them. Getting mixed up here. So open them, and sometimes you'll see stuff like walker brains and quantum accelerators. They are just stuff that you can sell, earn units, really good. But you usually get some suspicious like technologies which are worth a lot. If your inventory gets full, you can just sell the other stuff. Just continue opening these. See, this one gave me a module. Yeah, just open the suspicious packets. You can see another one of these suspicious technologies, and if you sell them to this one, we got two of them, and one of those is over 300 nanites. Keep on opening them. Okay. So let's see. That gave me a lot of these suspicious technologies. Look at that. 300, 300, 300. This is like 1,000, just these three. There's this one. All of this just from one round of buying. Again, another 4. Now it's over 1,000 again. That's how I earn that many nanites. Yeah, that's simple. You don't even have to leave the outlaw station. You can just farm these or buy them from this guy and sell it to him, and then earn the nanites. So yeah. And for the next one, you can actually refine nanites from some suspicious, like such as the runaway mold, that's turned into nanites. Living slime is turned into runaway mold, and pogonium can also be turned into nanites, as you can see. Vicious fluid are turned into living slime, and living slime is turned into runaway mold, which is then turned into nanites. You can earn like 300-ish, perhaps. Depends on how much of this you have. But yeah, I'll start refining. Vicious fluids. Begin, and then it will turn this into living slime. Okay, so once the vicious fluids have finished refining into the living slime, put this here, add more, and then begin processing for the runaway mold. And this will take a while, so I won't actually wait that much. I'll stop this, put the mold here, and add some more, just to show you that this is actually going to turn into nanites. It's a ratio of 5 to 1, and this gives me 3 nanites. So yeah, that's how to get nanites from refining. Pogonium or the fluids and runaway mold. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the video and found it useful. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down in the comments.